Hello guys, so for today's tutorial I'm gonna be showing you how I was able to achieve this beautiful, it's an A-line dress. It took about 3 hours to complete and I had so much fun completing it. I would like that you please subscribe to my channel, help grow my channel. I'd really appreciate that. And let's get right into it. So because I used a white fabric, I tried also to draw on it, but I'm gonna leave the description below for the princess dot pattern. I literally used that pattern, guys. I placed it on my white material and then I used it to just cut out the pattern. And then at the hip size, because I'm a size 40, I added about 2 inches, and that is how I got the exaggerated hips. So once I did that, I just went over to cut the material, and then you determine the length of the dress according to your desires. I took that main fabric, the white fabric, and then I put it on the interfacing, a softer interfacing, just to firm the fabric, and then I'm going ahead to cut that out. And so now we're done cutting. Here are the 2 pieces. This is off the back. I will be inserting a zipper right at the back, and as you can see, I have also reduced about 1 inch in the middle. But what I did is I also went on and reduced about ½ inch on both sides because it was creating a bulge. My zipper was quite long. Then I'm going to add the 2 pieces. This is the front piece. I've already transferred the dots, and then I'm going to just before I combine the 2 pieces together, I will start off by sewing there on those dots at the neckline, and also go on and sew the dots that are right there at the front. I just want to quickly show you how I'm going to sew the dot right there. So firstly, I'm gonna be folding this piece like so, and then I'm gonna run my stitch right there from the opening going all the way up, and then I am going to advise that you pin it, because when you get to that middle point, you see how it's turning. So you need to make sure that you pin it first, so that you make sure that the end reaches the end, and then you don't find yourself now having a shortness of material at the end of the dot. So I'm gonna be going and doing the same thing for my lining piece. So guys, this is how the front piece looks once I was done with the dots. So before I combine it with my lining, I will first take my measuring tape, and then I'm gonna measure the places where I want to put the welt pocket. So I'm gonna be putting them right at the top, or let me say, you see where the dot ends. I'm gonna go in about 1 inch on top of the dot right there. and then I'm gonna be taking it, I'm going for about 5 inches. All right, so what I'll be doing is I will take about 2 inches at the middle or on the left side of the dot, and then I'm gonna be taking it 3, let me make it 5.5, so I'll take it about 3.5 inches on the that is the furthest right side of the dot, like so. So I'm going to complete the same process even on the other side. And then I think I have to record a video of like how I went in detail about this, because what I did now, I have just fast forwarded to when I have inserted the welt pocket, and also I have inserted like the whole pocket. And because I'm done with that process, now I'm going to place my lining on top of the dress, and then I am going to combine it. Firstly, run my stitch right there at the top, not on the shoulders, just on the neckline. Then I'm gonna go down on the seam. I'm going to go up with my lining about an inch up, so I'm gonna be reducing it with 1 inch, so that when I fold the two after combining them, then I have that nice clean fold of the main fabric without showing the lining. I hope you get what I mean. So now guys, I'm back from the machine. I have combined the neckline right there. So what you need to do also is you need to just nudge it so that it relaxes the neckline, but that is now on the side where you have sewn, right? You need to just make sure that you nudge those sides to relax the neckline. And then this is what I did also at the bottom. You can see how clean it looks, although at the end I decided to make a top stitch. In fact, at the end of the dress I decided to just undo that sewing, because I looked so asymmetrical. So what I did is I ended up separating the two only at the bottom. So now let's get busy with the back pieces. This is the lining for the back pieces. I'm going to transfer a dot there. So I'm making my dot at the waist point, and my waist point from the shoulder point, you would know that it's 15. So at 15 I made a 1 inch dot, and then I made it about 4 inches long on both ends. So my dot is about 8 inches. That is 4 to the right, 4 to the left. So I will be following the same process even on the other piece, and then go on and sew the dots. Once I'm done sewing the dots, I'm going to also open them up and then just nudge them to make sure that they relax. At the end of everything, this was the final product, guys. Like I have mentioned to you, as you look at it now, that's when I realized that I don't like how it looks, especially there at the end. And then I went and opened it up and separated the lining. My precious people, if you have watched this video up to this end and you have just forgotten, maybe I'm reminding you to subscribe to my channel, like this video, click on the notification bell so that when I load some more videos you are notified, and you are more than welcome to share this. Please drop a comment, say something. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.